Okay, good morning, welcome to
MathyMath number 27.
So, instead of doing one of your math club problems, I want to talk about an interesting thing I saw on Twitter yesterday from a guy named Robert Talbert. And what he said as he was doing this exercise about the Fibonacci numbers. And you've heard about the Fibonacci numbers before, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do they work?
So you start with 1 and 1, and then you just keep adding the two numbers before it to get the new number. So 2 and 1 plus 2 is 3, 2 plus 2 is 5, 2 plus 5 is 8, and then all the way up.
Okay. All the way up to where?
Infinity. It goes on forever.
Okay, good. And then this leads to the question he asked. Which Fibonacci numbers are even? So I'm curious to hear how you approach that problem.
Like, does he want me to list them, or say how many there are?
I don't know.
Well,
what do you think? Which Fibonacci numbers are even?
well, since this set is infinite, I would think that there'd be as many even Fibonacci numbers as there are odd Fibonacci numbers.
Okay.
But I think the pattern goes from here. You have two odds to start with. Odd plus odd is even. Even plus odd is odd. Even plus odd is odd. Odd plus odd is even. So from that way, it looks like 1/3 of the numbers are even if you group them like this.
Interesting.
But since he goes on forever, it should be half of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it gets tricky with
Infinities.
It gets tricky with infinities. So let's not try to talk about what fraction, but which ones are actually the even ones.
Well, if you group them like this, it looks like the end ones in the set of 3
Okay.
are even because of that pattern I saw. 2 odd plus odd is even, odd, 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 and even again.
Okay. Do you think that pattern will continue?
Yeah. So long as you have even and odd numbers, it should continue.
Okay. Why? What makes you think that will continue?
Because you started off like this. So, and you're repeating it. It's just looping back on itself and repeating.
Interesting. So if I asked you if the, let's call this the first one.
Yeah.
This is Fibonacci number 1, Fibonacci number 2, Fibonacci number 3, Fibonacci 4, 5, etc. If I asked you, is the 61st Fibonacci number even or odd, what would you say?
I'd say it wouldn't. It's odd.
Why?
Because the 60th one would be even.
Interesting.
So it would be here.
Okay. What about the 300th Fibonacci number?
Well, that one would be here. So that one would be an even one.
Okay. How can you figure those questions out?
Because they're multiples of 3. 300 is a multiple of 3 and 60 is a multiple of 3.
Interesting. Okay, cool. All right. Nice job. Good work this morning, huh?